Hello and welcome. Today is January 6th, 2026, and today is Trailer Tuesday. I'm your host, Sholo Q. I'm a Sholo's Queenly Reaper and Guide to the Underworld, and on today's stream, we will be reviewing the trailers you guys suggested. I am going to need a second, though, to make sure that my stuff here is functioning properly. For some reason, it's freezing up a little bit on me. Not good. But hopefully we'll be okay. Hopefully. But yeah, back from the weekend. I have some plans for stuff later this week to show you guys, or to post, if that makes sense. I've been working on the video tour of the library castle, so if anyone hasn't seen that yet, I've been building a library themed castle over on the live streams, and you can see that all on the YouTube channel in the live section. Essentially, it's seven different streams, but we got it done. But yeah, I think today we have 18 different trailers to react to. The only one that I'm kind of familiar with really is the first one, I guess you could say, and the rest are just kind of going in blind. You know, not really knowing anything about these games, but, you know, I'm okay with giving you guys my real raw reaction in the moment. I don't think what else, if there's anything else to, mention, but, oh yeah, I still have a cold, kind of, but it's going away. Still have a little bit of a cough. Feeling a hell of a lot better, though, I will say. So, yeah, there's been improvements there, and hopefully... hopefully we'll make it through the stream without too much interruption, and we'll be okay. Alright, let's get started. We're going to start off with Where Winds Meet. Game Awards 2025, the Imperial Palace expansion trailer. Apparently this came out 3 weeks ago. I have not seen this trailer. The last time I played Where Winds Meet was probably like about over a week ago. It's been a while. I've been slowly getting through story content and stuff like that. But I've been very busy, so I guess we'll see what's up. Looks like we have a little bit of a fight here going on. I believe, if I'm trying to remember what her name was, but the lady is like one of the lady is like one of the main characters. I can't remember her name right now, it escapes me. But interesting that you're fighting her. Looks like we're on a run here. Ooh. I wonder if that's a new boss that we just saw. Uh-oh. Interesting. There's a lot of story stuff going on here, and I feel like I'm not quite far enough to really know what it is I'm looking at per se. Like, I recognize some of the characters, but their names are like escaping me right now because I just haven't played in like 2 weeks. But overall, it's a nice trailer. I mean, it looks like they're moving forward with some progression or some story of some kind, so there must have been an update that I missed or whatever that I just completely missed there. But I guess I'll have a lot of catching up to do. Am I okay? I'm doing all right. I believe they also released a roadmap. Yeah, I think I saw something about that, like a post or something. Quite a few game devs have released roadmaps recently. I know the ones for Inzoi also released a roadmap. Apparently they're like working on some kind of multiplayer mode for Inzoi, which is kind of unexpected, I guess. I didn't know that they were working on that, so that was kind of interesting. Oh, for the next few weeks. Oh, okay, okay. Yeah, so I'm not really sure, but I do really enjoy this game a lot. It's really I feel like I can just kind of play it at my own pace. The combat is fun. I enjoy it. I actually play it on controller on my PC, so it's not bad. Once Human also releases upcoming updates. Ooh, okay, okay. Good to know. I didn't know that. Yeah, you know, Once Human is like one of those games that like I just really, really enjoyed on launch, and then like for whatever reason I just put it down and then I couldn't get back into it. Like I just for whatever reason, like I'm really tempted to kind of like play the game again, but I don't know, I just don't feel like the need right now. I've just been playing a lot of other stuff, mostly rhythm stuff. I've been kind of on like a rhythm roadmap of my own, if that makes sense. I've been following well, I've been playing a lot of Ratatan lately because they came out with a Dark Ratatan update. So there's a lot of stuff that I still have to unlock and a lot of new like achievement stuff. Well, not achievement, but like quest stuff to do. And I'm trying to like get all the quest stuff done on every Ratatan because I just love the game so much. Maybe it's because lots of these gamers are more multiplayer inclined. Yeah, well, that's what I'm saying. Like some of the games, like so for example, Where Winds Meet, you can just kind of play it solo, but also kind of online-ish if you want, right? And I like that you're not forced into an online scenario with a bunch of people. Like you're online, but you're not like forced into a situation where you have to interact with other players. Which I really like about the game. And then, you know, if I do want to do multiplayer stuff, I could just kind of get into that. But I don't know, I don't play a lot of multiplayer games, especially lately. I just don't have the time to really like do that, I feel like, right now. But, you know, it'd be like that sometimes. You know, you go through phases in life where like sometimes you have a lot more time to do like multiplayer stuff. And other times you just want to be antisocial and not, you know, play with anyone, which is also fine. But yeah, I like that there's a lot of cool stuff here that they're teasing, and a lot of really good just graphical stuff. You know, it's a beautiful game. It's a really beautiful game, and I really enjoy playing it. Hello, happy Trailer Tuesday. All right, thank you, Lasir. Also, welcome to the chat, everyone. Welcome to the chat, Spidey, Majin Droid, Rensu, What Did You Do, and Lasir. I hope you guys are doing great. I got some ice cream over here, so I'm chilling, literally. But yeah, let's move on to the next trailer. All right, next we have Beat the Beat Rhythm Action official gameplay trailer. Hello, you read your curse. Welcome to the chat. Let's see, thrilling rhythm action with your muses. Beat the beat. Play me, Maestro. The electrifying rhythm meets captivating characters and beat the beat. The world has lost its music due to the dissonant invasion of BMO. Only you, the Maestro, can harness the power of manifested instruments to stand against BMO. Join Beat the Beat and embark on a journey into the world of rhythm action. Create your own harmony as you reclaim music and fill the world with melodies once again alongside your muses. Okay. Hello, reaction reviewer. Hello, Angel Degen. Welcome back. Hello, Epic Sever, and hello, Bad Shooter Fast Runner. Hope you guys are doing well. Everyone's checking in today. It's awesome. Nice. How was your weekend, guys? I hope you guys had a good weekend. Yeah, let's watch this one. I'll react, but I also got some ice cream, so we chilling. Okay. I look at this and immediately the first thing I thought of when I read the description was Mustache. And now that I'm looking at it, I'm thinking about it again. So it's actually, I hope it's not too similar to Mustache, actually. Yeah, it looks like they're just showcasing different characters you can play as. I wonder if they have like unique skills or something. Like that'd be interesting. Better than what Maduro had for sure. Oh my god. Don't get me started on that, bro. The world is fucking crazy, dude. Crazy. So it looks like they have a nice variety of characters, actually. There's, you know, some people who look like they play instruments, others who look like they never touched one in their life. One of them just looks like a beat-em-up bot. I don't know. It does look nice. I just don't know what to think of it, really. Yeah, it's basically Muse Dash. Like, this is basically Muse Dash, but with like a slightly different visual style and like slightly better graphics on the characters. It's oh, hold on, let me mute my. Sorry about that. Forgot to mute my phone. Yeah, well, it is more anime-like. I mean, they both are, but I don't know. It's hard to describe. Yeah, see, like the acoustic proxy thing, like I think they have individual like ultimate skills or something. I think that's what that is, which is nice because that's something that Muse Dash doesn't have. Like you can play as like different characters, sure, and the animation's like different, but you don't really have like an ultimate skill or something like that. So that's kind of cool. Okay, so it looks like there's like individual character progression. That's interesting. I think first impressions, I think it's good enough. I don't see a reason to um hate on this game per se. It's pretty simple. Looks like there's a lot of just, you know, maybe a couple mechanics here and there, but the game is probably going to be really similarly played throughout, like most rhythm games. Um, what I can imagine is that maybe there is, I would hope that there is a nice variety of music, because one of the problems that like Muse Dash, for example, has, and in my opinion, is that it's too much J-pop and too much. Well, I guess there is some C-pop in there too, but it's too much weeb music. That's the problem that Muse Dash has. The music is very weeby. So if you're like not into that, or if you don't particularly enjoy that, it makes it hard to justify the purchase, you know what I mean? But for this game, I have no idea what the soundtrack is gonna be like. So I think what's gonna make or break this game potentially is gonna be the soundtrack and the grind. If the grind is reasonable, like per character, I think that might be good for the completionists out there. But it's gonna really depend. UI wise, which do you prefer? I'm not really sure. I think I think it's not gonna necessarily be more of a UI thing. I would imagine that it might just be an input thing. Because the games are so similar gameplay wise. Like it, just looking at it, my thought process is that maybe you know, the kinds of buttons that you're pressing might be different. So if I think it's going to depend on what buttons are required to play this, because something like Unbeatable, for example, uses R1 and L1, which is unusual for a rhythm game, but it also has other features like, for example, vibration metronome on the controller, which is also highly unusual. So like I feel like it depends on how they execute this. So which do I prefer UI wise? I don't know. They're too similar to really like, I don't know. I think they're too similar. Like maybe you could say that Muse Dash is more simplistic visually, and it's easier to like, you know, kind of gauge certain things, whereas like this one maybe not so much, but I am not really entirely sure. I'd have to get it in my hands to know for sure. Hello, Sholo Nom 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 Barbecue. Hello, Akron, the Devourer, Eater of Worlds, Destroyer of the Universe. Welcome to the chat. How you doing? Bless you. Thank you. They are the same picture. Yeah, like it's almost like I said, I think it's too visually similar gameplay wise to really know, but if the inputs are different, that could make or break. I mean, assuming even if you can like remap the controls, I feel like default is usually what most people stick with when they play a game. So who knows? Thank you for the hydrate, Epic, and the stretch. You read your curse, and the headpat, Catchy Kochi. That's very kind of you. Also, I'm not sure if that headpat went off. There we go. Okay, I think it didn't go off. I don't know. It was weird. Anyway, if you got an extra headpad, I'm sorry. That was a mistake on my end, but thank you. Big stretch. Yeah, but it's basically a Muse Dash clone. That's what this is. It's a Muse Dash clone with slightly different visuals and maybe more of a focus on the individual characters rather than overall player experience, if that makes sense. Because like Muse Dash, like you get player experience and you get items from like completing certain difficulties and things like that. And, you know, you can use that to unlock new characters, but this one, I wonder what the progression is going to be like. It might be completely different. Who knows? So, not a bad one to look at. I think what's going to make or break this game is the soundtrack. If the soundtrack is basically Muse Dash 2.0, I don't think this is going to do very well. And that's not even like, I'm not even saying that to be like mean or something. I'm just like, what is the point of playing this game over Muse Dash when Muse Dash has such a gigantic library? Like, you might as well have genres that are not just all weeb music. If you can do something other than that, and you have nice variety, then this could be a really, really good game. But who knows? Remember when you used to dislike headpat, Sholo? How the turntable? I mean, could it be a gacha mechanic too? I mean, I guess that's possible. I mean, I didn't even really consider that, but I think the reason why is because in most rhythm games I've played, there's not really gacha mechanics. Like, it's unusual to see that in a rhythm game, usually. But it's possible. I mean, I don't know. Maybe. It's a good question. Catchy Kochu. Alright, next. What the heck? Why is there so many rhythm games being suggested tonight? Another new rhythm game. Mucinex? You mean Mucinex? Like the anti-mucus medication? Is that what we're talking about? No. Mucinx. Okay, return. Coming soon. What is this? The new installment of the Mucinx series. Oh, it's a series. Is coming to Steam. Thank you for your support. If you're interested, okay, wish list. Feel free to ask any questions in the comments. We'll answer them all. Have they really been? No, they haven't. I also haven't seen many questions. So here we go. Let's check this out. Oh my god. This is a very arcade style rhythm game. I haven't seen, well, I'm not gonna say haven't seen. Usually when I see games like this, it's like actually like rhythm arcade kind of stuff. And a lot of time it's like touch screen. But I'll keep watching. We'll see. So something I don't like about this trailer is that the text is hard to read. Let's go back. Indie rhythm game music Mucinx returns. Okay. Okay, something else I noticed is that instead of saying perfect, it says exact, which is a very deliberate choice. So I'm guessing it has something to do with the theme of this game. Classic drop note gameplay, familiar rhythm, instantly playable. Yeah, it's pretty classic. U Tech Military, or UHO Tech, I think that says U. Military styled visuals with switchable 2D and 3D view modes. Okay. UHD. Oh, maybe. 9 chart types covering all levels. Okay, so we have easy, inferno, easy, hard, inferno, easy, hard. So what is, oh, 4K, 2K, 6K. From beginner to expert. Okay. I mean, I would hope so. Most rhythm games have this. Full instrument-based key sound system powered by Cryware low latency audio. Okay. Accurate timing with detailed stats, clear metrics to help you improve. Jump into gameplay in just 10 seconds, no waiting, just play. High quality original track library. So this is important because a lot of rhythm games, they'll have like kind of a mixed library where they'll have a lot of original tracks, which, you know, are usually with an asterisk, I'm saying this, copyright free, or like something that you can just play and not have to worry about copyright. And then there's ones that, you know, are kind of a hybrid. Like, so for example, like Rift of the Necrodancer, you know, all the base game tracks for the most part, no issues, but I think a couple of them, like past a certain point, start to cause issues. So like, for example, I think Pizza Tower triggers copyright, and I think I can't remember what the other one was, but there's another one that does too. I can't remember. I want to say it was Shovel Knight, but I could be wrong. Anyway, I wonder how many original tracks this library is going to have, because that's kind of important. Let's see. Tracks starting from 30 cents? Okay, that's interesting. So apparently this is a series now? Apparently this is a game that has existed already. I'm not familiar with it. I mean, so my opinion on I find it interesting that in the advertisement here, they show a actual dollar amount for like tracks that you buy. I find that kind of unusual. Unless, well, I guess it depends on how their monetization is set up. And I hope that the original tracks, or the ones are like base game or whatever, because I wonder if the original tracks are all base game or if none of them are base game and you have to buy them all, because if you only get a taste test of like a few a day and then like, I don't know, you have to buy them, that kind of sucks. So I feel like there's not enough information here for me to like really make a judgment. At the same time, I think the trailer could have been a little bit more focused on the actual gameplay. Like, yeah, like, of course it's really simple, right? Like, it's pretty, you know, straightforward with what's going on here. Like, you know, we look at this. But they mentioned the two, you know, visual styles, but they showed it so briefly, you didn't really get a good look, you know? Like, but if I, you know, so this is like the regular classic 2D, and then you have the 3D style. But what I'm trying to figure out is like, how in depth are we talking? Like I know that there's different difficulty levels. I know that there's, you know, whatever. And obviously there's like the 4 keys, but you know, is this going to be controller compatible? Does this have, you know, is this something you can play on Steam Deck? I don't know. I feel like I have more questions than answers with this trailer, and I think that they could have done a better job with the font. I felt like it was hard to read. Like, you know, some of it was just a little bit harder to read than others, and that's not a good thing when you're trying to explain to me what it is you're trying to sell to me. I am kind of I am kind of nitpicking though, which I think is fair. Let's see, thinks it's betting on people who previously know the original game. Yeah, it might be. I mean, I don't know. This could be a really good rhythm game that has like banger tracks. I have no idea. So that would have to be something that maybe I'd have to look into, but it's interesting that it shows tracks starting from, you know, 30 cents. It's like, you know, that's kind of interesting that it starts at 30. You know, why would you mention that at all? You know, if anything, I don't care about this. What I want to know is how many original tracks. You know, like, oh, there's like 50 original tracks or something. Like, I want to know that, you know what I mean? So, I don't know. It's kind of a weird way to advertise to a PC player base, I feel like, maybe. I don't know. Maybe it's just me, but I don't know. It might be worth trying. It depends on the tracks. All right, hold on a second. All right, sorry. Had to cough for a bit. Anyway, next we have Whisker's Tale official demo trailer. Whisker's Tale is a cozy cat adventure where you explore a charming town as a curious kitten. Jump, climb, interact with townsfolk, and enjoy small, playful moments in a warm, handcrafted world. All right, let's check it out. Look at those ears, man. So it looks like it's more of a, you know, you're living life as a kitten in a small town and you're basically doing quests for like other animals, which is kind of interesting. So that's cool. Maybe some mini games or something, it looks like. Oh. I only paint dogs. Wow. You deserve that. Not bad. Oh, the demo's out today. Okay, so this is for the demo. Okay, first impressions. So this game reminds me a lot of, there was another, cat game that was kind of similar to this one, but not, well, there's a few, actually. So I feel like this one kind of goes more from like a chaotic decision-making angle almost, or almost chaotic, like, comedy angle a little bit, at least from the way the trailer presents it. I can't really see myself getting more than like, I mean, I know it's a demo, but I feel like the final game, or my guess would be that I'm probably not going to get more than maybe 12 hours of gameplay out of it. Like, it just kind of comes off as like the kind of game that you just pick up once, you play it, enjoy it, and then just like never come back to it ever again. So Animal Crossing, but more animal? No, I wouldn't say that. I would say it's more, it kind of reminds me of that like one pigeon game that someone showed me last year. There was like a game where you play as like a pigeon and you have to like save the humans or whatever from like whatever nonsense was happening. And I can't remember the name of the game, but it kind of reminds me of that for some reason. I don't know why. I will say though, the art style of this game, I feel like it's a little washed out. Like, I know they were trying to go for like a cute, cozy, soft look. But I also think that, you know, the cat, like for the kitten, like I know kittens have like, you know, disproportionate features in some ways, where like their ears can be like really big like that, but he looks, well, like, I don't know if it's a he or she, but the cat kind of looks more like a mouse from behind, to be honest. And I don't think that's particularly a good thing. Like the ears are a little too disproportionate. Maybe there's a lore reason for that. Maybe they were trying to go for extra cuteness factor. I'm not really sure. Kind of feel meh about it. It definitely feels like a low budget kind of game. Like I feel like a solo developer worked on this, and I'm not like hating on that. You know, there's plenty of solo developers out there that are just killing the game, or they're, you know, they make something simple that just works and is enjoyable. So no shame there. I just, you know, that's just the kind of vibe I get, is it feels very, very indie. Which I kind of enjoy too. So, Anyway, thank you for the hydrate, Majin Droid Rinsu. The stretch. What did you do in the headpat? Bad shooter, fast runner. Thank you so much. Let me hydrate and stretch. Oh, there we go. Yeah, but it definitely gives like super indie vibes for sure. Which, I mean, it is what it is. Nothing wrong with it. Alright, next. Let's see, yeah, who would have thought people love digging a hole even in a game? Oh my god. Hello, PJ. Welcome to the chat. How you doing? Happy New Year. I think I said that already to everyone, but I don't remember. Alright, here we go. Ancient Farm official gameplay trailer. Don't miss the gameplay trailer for Ancient Farm, an Egyptian farming simulation game developed by A2 Softworks. Players will explore an ancient past of maintaining agriculture in Egypt, utilize tools of the past, plant, harvest, and allow for thriving vegetation. Ancient Farm is launching on January 8th, so that's in 2 days, for PC on Steam, with a release on the PS5, Xbox Series X and S, Nintendo Switch 2 later in 2026. All right, let's check it out. Design your village. Ooh. Okay, so this is supposed to, like, the game is called Ancient Farm, but I'm immediately getting like survival crafts kind of vibes looking at this, so let's continue. Ancient machines. Let's see. Care and thrive. Chicken enclosure, a fenced area where chickens can walk freely, peck at the grass, and rest in fresh air. Provides them with safe conditions for natural activity and movement. Okay. Plant and prosper. Buy, sell, and trade. Ooh. I wonder if the only way you can do that is through like that ship. Like I wonder if it's kind of like a shop that only comes out like during the daytime or something, and you could just like interact with them and sell your stuff. Like I wonder if that's just all it is, or if it's or if they request certain items to sell. I wonder. Okay, the land doesn't look like it can support a lot of vegetation. Some plants don't need that much water. It depends on the vegetation itself. But that is a good point, Epic. So, I kind of wonder how different this game is going to be versus, you know, other ones that are kind of similar in other ways, but I don't see a lot of games that kind of focus on like ancient Egypt when it comes to, you know, farming. So this could be an educational experience, even if it's actually based on like real stuff and doesn't use a lot of fluff, or fantastical fluff, that is. Overall, not bad. I don't think I'll play it myself, mostly because I prefer not to play first-person games in general. I do get a lot of motion sickness from them, even if they do have, you know, the cursor. I have to kind of, you know, see how I feel playing these games, but I definitely feel like it's promising. There's like a lot of good stuff happening here. So, I wonder what other kind of animals and stuff you'd be able to raise. Like, I wonder if you'd be able to raise like I don't know, sheep or something, or sorry, goats, or well, you have chickens, but I wonder if like what other kinds what other kinds of domesticated animals you'll have. Um, you know, so stuff like that I find interesting, and I wonder if there's going to be like any kind of like trade system where it, you know, you have to turn in certain things for like a quest or anything like that. I don't really see questing kind of stuff. Um, I do like that you can, it looks like you can decorate your own little village that you're building up. So that's going to be a kind of a neat thing. I wonder what kind of items you're going to be able to get, and I wonder what you're also purchasing. Like if you're trading, you know, what are you purchasing? Are you purchasing furniture items, or are you just like, are you self-sustaining, or are you just purchasing like the next level to your farm? Like I wonder how that progression system is, because that could also kind of make or break this. I feel like maybe only region-based animals. Yeah, that would be ideal. I think that would be ideal. So I don't know what kind of animals the ancient Egyptians used on their farms or had in general. Yeah, you know, that question, you read your curse, I was thinking that too. I was kind of like, man, will I be able to build a pyramid? Like, that'd be cool. Might be really expensive, but it could be cool. I mean, I don't know. I feel like it would be a shame if, like, you don't see at least one pyramid somewhere in the game. Like, you kind of need that. Okay. Like, that's what people think of when they think of Egypt. They just immediately think of the pyramids. But, I don't know. Overall, interesting. Might, pick that one up, possibly. But I don't know. Like I said, the first person thing kind of, you know, puts me off. But I can see people enjoying that. All right, next we have High Guard, official reveal trailer. High Guard ended the Game Awards with its reveal trailer, and it gave fans a look at the new PvP raid shooter from the creators of Apex Legends and Titanfall. In this new game, which is set to be released in January 26, 2026, players will ride, fight, and raid as wardens, arcane gunslingers sent to fight for control of a mythic continent. Okay. Here we go.
Into lands uncharted and dangers untold.
You know, graphically speaking, this game reminds me a lot of Dune Awakening for some reason.
I venture without fear and ride without rest. For coin or for cause.
Okay, looks like there's different mounts. So we have a bear to the left, a horse in the middle, and what is that, like a panther on the right or something? I don't know. I can't tell if that's a wolf or I didn't get a good look. It's hard to tell. It looks like a leopard. I don't know.
For coin or for cause, I fight to the end.
Yeah, mounted combat off the bat is interesting. It kind of oh god. It kind of reminds me a little bit of like the PvP in Final Fantasy 14. Cuz like in that game, if you are against like another team or whatever, there's like a starting gate for like all the different teams and stuff usually. And when you're at your starting gate, you can usually ride your mount before you take off. So maybe that's a similar mechanic here. Who knows? Hello, Insane Spork. Welcome to the chat. How you doing?
Here we go.
Okay, so it looks like we have a little... Oh, God. I'm sorry, guys. We have a little bit of terrain destruction here. So that's interesting. Terrain manipulation.
Bring in the heat.
Your light belongs to me.
Yeah, it's just another hero shooter. It's interesting because there's so many of these now that, like, I kind of wonder, like, I don't know. I don't like the hero shooter genre in general. It's not really my thing, but hmm. Oh, this is the game that they dubbed Concord 2.0. Oh, don't say that. Oh no.
Moving in for the attack.
The mounts are cool though.
Shield breaker forming. Blade out.
Strike fast. Siege tower coming in.
I don't know. Something about riding into battle on like one of these creatures and then like pulling out a gun just seems like a weird incongruency here. Like something about it just seems a bit off to me. Like I don't know. Like maybe I'm like overthinking it, but it kind of reminds me of like when people were complaining about the latest like Call of Duty because it was too fantastical essentially. And people are like, no, I'm here for the realism. What the hell is this? Like, it just seems weird. It's almost like it went from fantasy to like straight, you know, like shooter, which is weird. And I don't know. I'm not really liking this, to be honest. Okay, we got a... Oh my god. A battering ram? Really? Okay, we break the shield. Yeah, more terrain destruction and manipulation. Interesting.
Coming storm.
Really like this, you know, something about like I'm kind of disappointed. I'm gonna be honest. Like I look at this. Okay, let's go back. We're gonna do this step by step. Okay, look at this guy right here, right? He has like claws, right? You look at this and you think he's about to tear someone's head off, right? You think, wow, this guy's probably melee combat guy. This would be fun. You know, you get to beat people up who are shooting at you, but like in melee range. Like it's a fun idea, right? Yeah, let's be badass. Pulls out a pistol. Why? Why? Like, I don't know, man. That's lame. Lame. I don't know. I was ready for some, like, bear claw action, you know? I thought he was gonna jump on someone, start tearing them up. Like, I was like, yeah, here we go, action. And then he just like, nah, I'm just gonna pull out a gun. Like, bruh. Why?
I am a warden, and this is my oath.
Like, it feels like the game can't decide whether it's a fantasy game or a shooter. And I'm not saying that shooters can't be fantasy, because obviously they can. But this ain't it, fam. Like, it's not even sci-fi. It's just weird. And it's free to play. I don't like it. I don't like it. That gave me, like, that trailer gave me stomach pains, I'm not gonna lie. Alright, let's read the chat. Let's see. Not a fan of FPS? Me neither. If it has the same devs, then hard pass. It's fair. Yeah, the internet dubbed it 2.0 after its reveal, and even a few media outlets have already calling the game a flop since it comes out in 20 days, and they have been radio silent since the backlash. Yikes. I mean, just look at the characters, you know? Like, this guy is probably some kind of frozen guy thing. You have a battering ram, which is probably the coolest part of the whole trailer besides maybe the mounts. I mean, maybe the gameplay will be good, I don't know, but it's just something about these character designs that I just feel like are not memorable. Like, these guys look like they rolled out of Dune Awakening or something, like, I don't know. This guy looks like maybe a demon or something. It's hard to tell. Can't really get a good look. The eagle view is interesting, and it looks like it might be like one of the characters' like unique abilities. But I mean, I just look at this and I'm like, I think this part right here just disappointed me. I think I'm jaded after looking at this. Like, you know, like look at this. Yes, ready to fight. We're here. I'm here for it. I'm here for the violence. And he just pulls out a gun. Like, come on, bro. Stop. That's so disappointing. It's like, bruh. This is like if Kratos were to be fighting the Hydra, and when he's about to land the killing blow midair, he just stops and pulls out a gun. Like, why? It's so weird. It's so weird. Like, why are all the characters, they all look, I'm sorry, but all the characters to me look like they should be using melee weapons, and they're just not. It's weird. Yeah, it's like Kratos pulling out a bazooka, exactly. It's immersion breaking, it's weird. This looks very basic, not unique. I watch this and I see every other hero shooter. I mean, you're not wrong. I don't see anything unique here except disappointment. The environment looks okay. Art style looks okay, I guess. I just don't like it. I just don't like it. Something about, you know, I just don't know. It's like something about the translation of what the character looks like and what they actually do does not translate well for some of them, for sure. And I think that would be bad for readability versus opponents. So, I don't know. I don't know. I don't like it. Thumbs. Oh my god! What is this ratio? What the fuck? Bruh. Look at that ratio, guys. It's 4.6k upvotes versus 54,000 downvotes. What in tarnation is this shit? Holy crap. I didn't even realize it was that. Oh my god. That is fucking devastating. Thank you for the hydrate, Xeno. That is devastating.
Bruh.
I can't. That is, wow. I mean, I knew it was bad. I just didn't think it was that bad. That's actually, like, okay, so I've never played Titanfall, and I've never played, what was the other game? Apex Legends. I've never played either of those, right? Thank you for the stretch, Angelic. I've never played them, so I don't know what to expect, but seeing this downvote tells me that these people have a history of disappointing players. You don't get a ratio that hard. I'm sorry, you don't get a ratio that hard without, like, having a previous history, I feel like. Also, thank you for the headpat. Reaction reviewer, very nice of you. Yeah, this is probably one of the worst ratios I've seen in a while. Like, I've seen some pretty bad ratios. This is, like, impressive. Wow. It almost reminds me of, like, I forgot what the name of that one game was, the weird alien game or whatever, but it was like dinosaurs in space, and the lady had like a stiff walking animation that was weird. I can't remember the name of the game, but it Code Vein. It reminds me of the ratio Code Vein got on its first trailer. That's what this reminds me of. Like, holy crap. That's sorry, no, you're right, Code Violet. Sorry, yeah, not Code Vein, it was Code Violet, my bad. Thank you. I don't know if it's true, but I also heard a few Concord devs went to work on High Guard, so that did not help either. I feel like if it's this bad, it's probably just a coincidence, to be honest. See, I really ratio, like, I just can't get over this ratio. I heard that even though they claim Titanfall team was behind it, none of the OG devs are. It's just the name only. What the fuck? That's crazy. Wow. I'm just like, I'm shook. Like, I just saw that ratio and I was like, that's devastating. Like, I'm not trying to laugh at them, right? Like, I'm sure they're probably thinking, should we cancel this project? Like, you know, I mean, I can't see a ratio like that without reading the comments, though. So we're gonna read the comments. All right, let's see what they say. First comment. We've been listening closely to what our fans wanted to see, but instead we made this. Wow. ChatGPT, generate a hero shooter with fantasy elements. Damn. I'm pretty sure this never got leaked because no one gave a shit. LMAO. I'm amazed the comments are still unlocked. Wow. New breed of shooter, immediately followed by Rain's Earth Shatter and generic shotgun. Wow. How many times do we have to teach you this lesson, old man? Wow. Is it a coincidence when their last game also flopped? I mean, I only say it could be a coincidence because, you know, we don't know, like, what ratio of those people ended up working on this project. We also don't know who was in charge of what and who made the executive decisions behind all of these things. So not enough information. Not enough information. But I can see why you would say that. Like, I definitely think that that does lend some truth to that argument for sure, Akron. Let's see. Sounds like they pulled a Back for Blood from the team that brought you Left 4 Dead, but it was something stupid like 3 or 4 people who were testers or something for Left 4 Dead. The old team had nothing to do with it. Wow. Comment section always more entertaining than the trailer. Goddamn. This was outdated when the developer first imagined it. Yeah, I was thinking that too. Oh, he even the corporate black guy haircut. Yeah, you know, that was there. They tried to leak this multiple times, but no one cared. It's all going concording to plan. Oh my fucking god, that's fucking devastating. Titanfall fans on suicide watch. Oh. Oh my god. This is so savage. What the hell is wrong with these people? I'm going to hell for laughing. I know I am. Holy shit. Oh my god. High guard. High equals over, guard equals watch. Are you kidding me? Oh, you're killing me. Sir, a second Concord has hit the market. It's going to be even funnier the second time. Holy shit. Hey guys, do you know the definition of insanity? This shit looks like it came straight out of Sora AI, bro. I can't. These comments are fucked up. Oh, we got Concord 2 before Titanfall 3. God damn. Oh my god. I'm dying. Holy shit. Reading the comments was not a mistake. Oh my god. GPT generated hero shooter, a new breed of shooter. This is the 7th week in a row you've shown a hero shooter in class. Finally, a Concord killer. From the makers who made Titanfall shows horseback. What the fuck? I was realizing that too. I thought that was weird because my understanding is that Titanfall is nothing like that. Let's see. January, high guard. February, by guard. Oh, god damn. Bro, that's so petty. You can make a whole stream on reading comments. They're the best, right? Right? Pretty sure the dev went on vacation the day they knew the trailer was coming out. Yikes. Hello, Kari. Origane 564. Welcome to the chat. We're currently laughing. High guard for low expectation. Oh my god. They really saw what happened with Concord and pulled a this won't affect me because I can't read. Thus a new genre was born named Concord like. Oh my god. You get my upvote on that one. Oh my god, I thought people were joking. It actually does look like Concord. Yeah, it does actually. It kind of does. This game will make a Concordian amount of dollars. This game looks like the kind of game a character of a movie is playing while shouting, "Hell yeah, I just beat the Xernox Lord." Oh my god. Bro goes berserker rage mode just to pull out a revolver? Bro, I literally just said that! I literally just said that. See? I'm not the only one who thought that was lame. Someone pointed out that High Guard is literally a synonym for Overwatch, and I can't stop thinking about it. Yep. This being the last announcement, 100% did some serious damage to the game's reputation before it even came out. Yep. Wow. Any percent no glitch layoff speedrun? Damn. Somehow Concord returned? That's pretty fucked up. Gamers, completely and utterly sick of hero shooters. Game studios, we hear you. Here's a hero shooter. I'm convinced some game devs just don't read the room. Yeah, I mean, why? 9 years for this. Titanfall bros. We will never know what happened to BT. I don't know who BT is. 80% no glitch isn't even possible with High Guard. Yeah, that new genre of game I personally call Trainwreck. Welcome back, Concord. Broccoli head guy at the beginning of the trailer is a dead giveaway. Oh my god. Wow. These comments are so fucking savage, dude. Concord 2 Electric Boogaloo. Oh my god. Here before the server shut down 6 months after release. Oh my god. Wow. The fact, I'm sorry, but if your game is getting like, that is, wow, that's really bad. BT is the Titan you pilot? Oh, okay. In the complaint mission? I see. Oh, is the, let's see. I can't read. Oh, there was a video floating around of Concord and High Guard put side by side, and it's the same game, or same campaign. Oh, wait, hold on. Oh, it's the campaign mission. I see. I feel there was hoping to make Titanic 3 the resurfacing. He sacrificed himself for us? Oh my god. I'm moving on. This is too much. I can't. That's, wow. I mean, it really does kind of give those like mediocre Concord vibes. It definitely does. Like hands down. Yikes. That ratio was of epic proportions. Like it's not common to see a ratio that bad on a YouTube video, but just wow. Wow. I think that's like the worst ratio of the year so far, honestly. I mean, we just started. I mean, I guess it happened a couple of weeks ago, so damn. All right, here we go. Next, we have a Baby CEO official announcement trailer. A Baby CEO is a small and silly resource management game. Mr. Bosu is the new boss of a struggling company and hasn't even learned how to talk yet. All you need to do is manage the budget, keep the company brand strong, and make the employees happy. A Baby CEO will be available on Steam, Windows, Linux, and SteamOS on Mac, and in Q2 of 2026. Linux! That's cool. Let's see. Oh, I went back for some reason. There we go. I accidentally, I don't know what happened there. I accidentally clicked on something. Let's see. Let me read this real quick. Where Concord was Titanic hitting the iceberg on release, they were hoping to make it work with High Guard. Oh my god. The Titan has AI and can make the decision on its own to aid us in battle. In the last mission, he sacrificed himself to save us. Damn. Damn. Well, I guess we'll never know what happened to him. 1 second. All right, moving on. Let's watch this trailer. Aww. Adorable. Morning, boss. I need to discuss something with you. Can you turn the AC on, please? Yes, no, yes. Phew, finally. It's freezing. Turn it off. Silence, please. My fishbowl is frozen. Oh my god. Bruh. The problems. Hold on, let's read this. Oh, I have no pity for big game company. Just want to rip us off anyway, so I just laugh at this point. Just more popcorn to eat, yeah. Also, I didn't read that quick enough. The energy bill is expensive? Oh my god. Wait, what did he say? That the energy bill is enormous, says the accountant. God damn. You know, it's funny because the name of this game kind of suggests that the CEO is the oddity here, but every single employee that's walked up to the desk is just weird. So I'm sitting here thinking about this and I'm like, that's interesting. This guy's obviously a vampire, you can tell. He's working the night shift. I like this. This might be a fun one to play. You know, this might actually be a fun one. All the characters look super weird and it's hilarious because like the art styles are all like conflicting. And I feel like there's gonna be like a lot of shenanigans. And I don't know, I like this idea. I like this idea because, you know, I feel like this game kind of gave a bait and switch in a good way. Like, the name makes it seem like, you know, that, you know, the baby CEO is the weirdest thing there, but it's just not. It's just not, you know? Yeah, he's a vampire and a better one than the last release of Vampire the Masquerade. Oh my god. Oh boy, here we go. I also like the music in this trailer. It's pretty chill. Just like the AC. But yeah, that's really interesting. I really like this. I think you know what? I'm gonna add this one to my wish list actually. It's too charming. I can't just not add it, so. I wonder how much they want for this game. I wonder if it's... Oh, it's Q2. My bad. Okay, yeah. So it's gonna be Q2 release. So I'll just wishlist it, I guess. I'll follow in wishlist. Sure, it looks like a very cute game. Yeah, it looks cute, chill. You know, my kind of game. I like it. Alright, next we have Evo Creo. Official PC release date announcement trailer. Watch the PC release date announcement trailer for Evo Creo, a creature collecting turn-based RPG developed by Ilmfinity Studios. I hope I said that right. Ilmfinity Studios. Oh my god. Players will embark on a grand adventure in Zenith to search for a missing father and hold those responsible to account. Find over 170 Creo to aid in battle. Make use of unique Creo abilities and expand the party for what lies ahead. Evo Creo is launching on January 7th for PC, so tomorrow. All right, let's check it out. Okay, so this game obviously is a Pokemon clone. It just is. You see a lot of games like this that just... I get the nostalgia bait. Like, I get the, you know, wanting to do that. I'm just not sure if this was the way to go about it. We'll see. Okay, we have evolutions. That's cool. I like the environment. I think it looks nice, and I think that the sprites actually look very nicely detailed despite the size. Like, I could tell he's wearing a scarf. I like that, his outfit looks pretty chill. Like, he's wearing like a little coat, little scarf. You can kind of tell a hairstyle kind of, it's a little bit unique, kind of adds it, and then of course I guess these are the trios. So I like what I'm seeing here. Like, yeah, it's obviously like kind of like a Pokemon clone, essentially, but it's nice. The music kind of has a similar vibe. It has a very, it's a unique, but not really unique feel. Like, it's hard to explain. It's almost like a nostalgic feel to the game just because of the kind of game it is. And I think I really like the graphics of it. It's not bad. And I like the chibis the sprites, I mean. Something I'm not a fan of, though, I don't really like the text that they decided to go with. I think a smoother text would have been fine. Become a legend. I like the main character's hairstyle too. I like his design. It's simple, but it just looks good, Like, you can't really fuck it up like that. Like, it's pretty decent. Now the creatures, however, don't know how I feel about it. I feel like a lot of times with these like creature collecting games, the visual style of the actual creatures matters a lot, but maybe that's just me. I don't know. Let's see. Another wish we wish Pokemon could improve like this game. Maybe. Unless Nintendo want to invalidate some other patent of theirs. Yeah. True. It looks like a very cute game. Yep. See, wait, I might be wrong, but right now on that screen, it kind of reminds me of Golden Sun. Oh, I would have no idea. I have no idea at all. Oh, that was the end. Okay. Yeah, I mean, it looks fine. I mean, if someone wants to pick it up and try it, I don't see why not. See, I wonder what the comments say. People saying, "Fine, I'll do it myself." Evo Creo, Sero. Am I reading this wrong? No, it's Creo. Oh, you thought Power World was playing with fire? You ain't seen nothing yet. Pokemon lawyers are calling this free real estate. Oh my god. Even the music is so similar to Pokemon's. What were they thinking? Yeah, that's kind of what I was thinking too. I was like, it gives that nostalgia vibe for sure. I mean, I never played, Pokemon games on like, the early devices or anything like that. The only Pokemon game I've played is Pokemon Go, so most people don't even count that as a Pokemon game, so I don't know. Interesting. Next. Alright. Next we have Elflock, official gameplay trailer 2. Take a look at gameplay trailer 2 for Elflock, a third-person action-adventure exploration game developed by Nova Sfera Studio. Players will embody a princess in a fairy tale of their creation through actions that alter the narrative as it unfolds, forge alliances, calm tense political dilemmas, and decide the fate of the kingdom. Elflock is coming soon to PC, Steam, and Epic Games Store, with a demo launching in 2026. Alright, let's check it out. Yeah, Golden Sun was on a Game Boy Advance, and they had Jin that were more or less like summons in Final Fantasy, but I guess since they are collectible, could also be compared to Pokemon, I see. All right.
Welcome to Iroh Reach, Your Majesty. We are happy to have you back home.
It's nice to see you too, Lady Ariana. De az anyanyelvemet azért nem felejtettem el.
What did she say? You lost me. Okay, so there's a lot of stuff to explore in this game, it looks like. I know they only clicked on one thing, but interesting. There seems to be a lot of lore and world building stuff.
My room is up there somewhere.
Shape your court through trust, intrigue, and romance. Okay.
Ezt azért elég nehéz elhinni.
Ó, úgy látom, önnek nehéz a kedvébe járni.
You know, I kind of like that they kept this language. I don't know if this is a real language or if this is like, you know, a fantastical language made up for the game, but I like it. It sounds cool.
What a beautiful flower. And I think I know whose country could really shine on.
Mindig is örömömre szolgált, ha ilyen szörnyű időkben gyönyörű hajadonok lelkének nyújthatok vigaszt.
I will say, when the characters speak, their mouths do seem a bit stiff. So that is a small complaint I will have.
Jöjjön, kóstolja meg!
Ooh. Kitty! I'm sold. And expose conspiracies that threaten the kingdom you are meant to inherit. Okay, here we go. Drama. Can inspect items.
Méreg kúszik a gyökerek közt.
Hallasz engem?
Testemmel. És
Varigate. Ooh. So, okay, this game looks interesting as hell. Don't get me wrong. It looks extremely interesting. Something about the character models just feels slightly unsettling. I don't know if it's like the modeling of the models or if it's like this art style or what. Something about the proportions, the, you know, the mouth movements when the characters talk, the way that their face moves around, it just doesn't look as believable, I think, as it should be. But I love these kinds of games. I'm not gonna lie. I like games where I can like explore and just be like looking through stuff and be like, oh, I wonder what that's about. I wonder what this is about. It kind of reminds me of like when I was playing Tainted Grail, The Fall of Avalon last year. Like there was a lot of stuff kind of similar to this where you could just kind of explore on your own pace and find things that like you turn around the corner where you would never think to look and there's something there, you know? And I kind of feel like this is one of those kinds of games. So I feel like I would really enjoy this actually. So, you know, interesting. I guess you get my thumbs up. Definitely something I would potentially try. Let me see. Is this game gonna be on? It's on Steam, right? Yeah, it's gonna be on Steam. So, and the release date is 2026. So I'm just gonna add it to my wish list as something to keep an eye on, I guess. But yeah, I love these kinds of games. Lots of fun. All right, next, Yuma Nest official early access release date trailer. Don't miss the early access release date trailer for Human Nest, a 2D platforming open world action adventure RPG developed by Pyoku. Pyoku? I hope I said that right. Players will engage with quests, defeat bosses, and upgrade gear on in the overworld to take the fight to the interconnected Metroidvania-style underworld. Human Nest is launching into early access on March 11th on PC on Steam. Okay, so whenever I see a description like this that adds in like as many possible buzzwords as possible, it makes me wonder if this description was written by like a bot. Like, I know that sounds crazy, right? But it's almost like they made this description so that it would be like SEO would just like pick it up very quickly, like for YouTube search. It's weird. It seems almost unnatural the way they wrote those sentences. Anyway, let's watch. You know, it kind of, like, visually speaking, this kind of reminds me a little bit of Maple Story for some reason. So it looks like there's some puzzles and stuff going on here. I will say the visual style is kind of nice. I like it. Yeah, so I mean, it definitely feels like it's just kind of like I don't know, it just kind of screams Maple Story to me. It screams Maple Story, but with like Pocket Monster vibes almost. It's weird. Let's see, yeah, it could very well be made by AI, but in a way it makes sense since, from what I've heard, the employee at YouTube more or less lost control of the algorithm, their precious AI having full control on it. Oh my god. Well, it's how do I say this? Whenever you're writing things in your description on YouTube, it's good to include lots of keywords and things that you want picked up by the algorithm and picked up by the, you know, the YouTube net. That makes sense. So I guess it makes sense, but just reading it, it just didn't feel like that sentence was like, I don't know, just reading, maybe it's just me, maybe it's my tired eyes, but just reading it, it didn't feel like it was written for humans to read. It's kind of weird. Alright. Next, we have Star Rupture, official early access launch trailer. Take a look at the early access launch trailer for Star Rupture, a first-person survival open-world base building game developed by Creepy Jar. Players will explore vibrant regions alone with friends to extract and manage resources, facilitate a base of operations and production, and more while fending off against local creatures. Star Rupture is available now in early access for PC on Steam. Alright. Yeah, it felt like the perfect description to be read by Skynet YouTube edition. Yeah. Thank you for the hydrate, Epic, the stretch, you read your curse, and the headpat earlier, Kachikochi. I missed that, I'm sorry. I knew my ears were itching. Alright, thank you. Alright, let's go.
Welcome, prisoner. I am Gal, your galactic assistance liaison. You will have a chance to effectively acquire and produce goods for our clients.
Working here seems a lot better than at the penal colony. We definitely have better equipment. What's the real probability of paying off our debt and going back home?
100%.
Really?
No.
Ew.
Get up!
I'll help you. Reporting for duty.
Science awaits.
Fascinating.
You know, this game kind of gives me like reminds me a little bit of Forever Skies a little bit. It's giving me like those vibes. Interesting.
Let's build something.
Ruptura activity detected. Hide.
Oh.
Ruptura status stable.
Oh my
The
god.
Corporation hopes you will have a wonderful adventure and quickly pay off your debt. Good luck.
This looks like fun. I could see myself playing this with a few people, just trying to build up the base and stuff. I wonder what other factors other than just like basic survival mechanics are going to be in here. Like obviously there's some combat stuff. But like what is the actual gameplay loop? I kind of, you know, it kind of comes back to it's like maybe you start working on extracting materials, you go back to base or whatever. But the fact that there was that, you know, explosion that you had to worry about, it kind of adds like an extra layer of danger. So I wonder what other environmental factors they're going to add in to make that difficult as well. But yeah, this looks promising. I mean, it doesn't look too bad, I think. I think in general, it could be fun, but I'm also not sure what makes this game stand out versus like a bunch of other stuff though. So that, I think is a question that needs to be answered. But, you know, this is only an early access launch trailer, so I'm sure they only have here presented whatever they have completed. But yeah, nice. You're late, Jelly Jess. What? How are you so late? I'm kidding. Let's see, it's not that you used AI, son, but how you used them that bothered me. Me saying that in a mafia boss voice. Oh my god. Jeez. Alright, well yeah, I like this one. Alright, next we have Vanran, official demo release date trailer. Vanran is a fast-paced Souls-like action game with adventure elements centered around intense combat, against massive Colossus scale enemies. You could even say Shadow of the Colossus scale enemies, as you'll see in the trailer. A playable demo will be available on Steam from January 23rd to the 30th, and you can wishlist it on Steam if you're interested. Interesting. Okay. Rated M.
I am Caleb, Grand Marshal of the North. I fell to the king, who used demons to rule us. Into the dark, I fall. My vengeance will spread. Nothing will stop me.
Yikes.
To survive, I must kill. If I become a monster, so be it.
Yeah, so this just looks like one of those, like, I'm out for revenge kind of games, but You know, it definitely kind of does have a little bit of the Souls-like vibe. I'm not sure how I feel about the indicators, though. Like, the bars, they seem a little out of place visually.
Their only peace is death.
Like, why is the bar blue? That's weird. Oh? Damn.
From this moment, your name is Van Ran, the title of a slave chained to the demon realm. There is no escape. Not now. Not ever.
Parry this, you filthy casual. Oh my god. See, this is not my style, but I hope others enjoy it. The helmet is what actually helped you survive. LOL, the irony, right? This looks interesting. I do think that some of these moments in combat seem a little weird. Like, they needs a little bit of refinement. Where is it? There's a part here where he's fighting something. And he dashes forward and it looks weird. I'm trying to remember where it was. I want to say it was the, I think it was this guy, actually. Hold on.
Peace is
Not
death.
this. I'm not sure if it was... Maybe it wasn't this. But there were a couple moments where I was just like, that's kind of odd. I don't know if they just missed or if it was like... Like, I guess for me, the combat looks a little floaty, but maybe that's just me.
To survive, I must kill. If I become a monster,
Oh, I think it's this.
so be it. Their only peace.
Yeah, like, he just kind of jumps over him, but, like... Something about that, gravity-wise, just didn't feel as smooth as it should have been. I don't know. I don't know, like, the combat seems a little, like, slightly floaty on certain attacks, but... Overall, it looks interesting. I could see people enjoying this. Not bad. Alright, I think I'll have, like... I guess this will be, like, the last one that we'll do. I tried to do as many as I could, guys. I really did. But we didn't quite get through all of them. Alright, let's start with... Well, let's end with this one. So, Romeo is a Dead Man. Official introduction story overview trailer. Don't miss the introduction story overview trailer for Romeo is a Dead Man, an action-adventure game developed by Grasshopper Manufacture, Inc. Players will get the rundown on the narrative leading up to the events of the game as a simple man falls in love with a woman named Juliet, which inevitably ends in tragedy as poetic history entails. Romeo is a Dead Man launches on February 11th on PS5, Xbox Series X and S, and PC on Steam. Alright, here we go.
Previously on Romeo is a Dead Man. Allow me to explain. It's gonna get a bit long, so bear with me now. Romeo Stargazer, a sheriff's deputy living in a quiet little town, is the hero of our story. One evening, he finds Juliet, a woman who has lost her memory, lying in the road. Despite her super dodgy name, it's love at first sight for Romeo. They meet up at a diner every night as their love grows. Eventually, Juliet persuades him to elope with her, and Romeo decides to leave town. Convenient words like fate sway him just a little too easily. What a simple-minded boy. Nothing good is gonna come out of messing with a woman you found lying in the road. But then, on the day they were set to elope, it wasn't Juliet who showed up at Romeo's house, but a white devil. The white devil attacks Romeo, tearing him to pieces and leaving him to die. Using the hyper-technology of genius scientist slash Romeo's grandfather, Professor Benjamin, Romeo's life is saved. That's right. He becomes...
Wait a second, I think I've seen this before. Or I think I've seen a trailer for this before. Like a really, really long time ago.
A dead man who lives. Romeo was reborn as Dead Man. Well, let's just start the game from here.
When was this posted? Yeah, this is a new trailer. Okay, so I guess it's a new trailer for something I've seen a trailer of before. Like, I think I've seen one of the previous trailers. So it looks like this game is almost out. This is such a weird... I don't know. It's a weird game. Not really sure how I feel about it, honestly. It kind of throws you into a weird story, and then it just says, okay, figure it out. Like, that's so weird. Let's see, is there any relation to the movie Romeo Must Die? I have no idea. Let's see, so if your parents named you Romeo, do you need to find a partner named Juliet? No, you do not. Let's see, yeah, I think we've seen previous trailer, the one with the weird anime opening. Yeah, like it had like a weird anime opening or something weird like that. I can't remember, but I think we have seen previous trailers of this, but I haven't actually seen this one before, so. I don't know, I guess my thought, premise is weird, story is weird, gets weirder. I don't really know what to make of this. Like, I feel like it's just kind of all over the place. You know, like if I didn't read the description, I wouldn't know exactly what kind of game this is. I'd just be like, okay, looks a little wild. You hate being sick? Me too, Jelly. I've been feeling a lot better lately after being sick for a while, so I completely understand. I'm still coughing though. It's pretty bad. It'd be like that sometimes. I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go take like a bathroom break. Hold on, more like making sure your girlfriend isn't named Juliet, else your life will end in tragedy. Exactly. I think I'm gonna go use the bathroom, take maybe a 10-minute break, and then I'll come back probably with some popcorn, and we'll be ending the stream with Deadest Disco. So I got some new tracks that I prepared for the game, so you guys will be hopefully enjoying that. And yeah, I'll be right back. See you in a bit. All right, we are back. It took a little longer than I had anticipated, but I think we're okay. Let's see, what did I miss here? Oh, talking about the Romeo and Juliet thing. See, how did it turn into Kill and Feasty family meme? Oh my god. Thank you for the welcome back. Yeah, it took a little longer than I had hoped, but that's okay. It's good to freshen up sometimes. I've actually gotten, I've downloaded a few more different songs. Not sure what I want to start with off first. Let's start with this. A little rusty actually. Yeah, I'm super rusty. Holy crap. Damn. I might actually crash out here. Oh my god. Wow. I legit died. That's embarrassing. Man, I'm out of practice. Holy crap. Damn. Yeah, this song was a good pick. Oh, I tried. Nice. Not bad. That was a good warm-up. What else we got here?
Under the night sky.
I decided to add some actual disco tracks, because why not? I dodged too early in there. Mistakes were made. Alright, not bad. Some dancers got hand? What? trying to decide. I messed up my combo there. I gotta practice my dodges. Very rusty. Yep, need practice. Let's see. See for the hydrate Akron and the stretch. I missed that for some reason. I'll go with this. I think we're gonna go with one second. Yeah, I had to cough at the wrong time. That was awful. We're good. I hope. Jesus Christ. What was I doing? wow. Thank you for the headpat, by the way. Angel Degen and Reaction Reviewer. Thank you. Oh, I see my headpad is a little off now. Might have to adjust that. I'll do that in a second. What the hell? That was weird. Usually the line turns red before I have to dodge, but it didn't that time. Alright, let me fix it. I'm sorry about that. 1 second. One sec. Okay, here we go. Now I got the headpad. Thank you, Angel Degen, and then of course, like I said earlier, thank you, Reaction Reviewer, for that wonderful headpad. And thank you for the bless you, Akron. Let's see, here we go. Let's try this one. Oh, I wasn't ready. Damn. Grabbed popcorn at the wrong time. This one's a good exercise at this speed, because it's very challenging actually. Difficult at this speed. It's definitely a challenge, this one, at this speed. Wow. That was a huge fail. Not bad. Lost song reminds me of Michael Bay end credits. Forgot what the lost song was. I got my pacing bad there. That wasn't good. Oh, I was facing the wrong direction. I dodged too early. Nice. Not bad. Alright, let's see. What else we got in here? Try this one. Alright.
Can it just be us tonight? Under the night sky, gonna make my skin rise. Can it just be us tonight? Do you believe in magic? It comes from the inside. Do you believe in magic? Do you believe in magic? It comes from the inside. Do you believe in magic?
Damn. That's a pretty good streak until I broke it. Nice. Try something a little bit more. You did that one already. Let's go with this one. Oh, that was unfortunate. I kind of just zoned out there for no reason. I really like this game, it's so chill. I can't wait till like the game finally releases. Like I feel like this is one that's like on my wish list right now that when it comes out it's just an insta buy. I mean I played the demo so much, it's like I can't wait. That was a mistake. Yeah, chill while busting these guys up, right? It definitely is. But yeah, it's definitely one of the more fun rhythm games, I think. At least in my opinion. To just pick up every once in a while. Try this one. Thank you for the headpads, you know, Dee. Damn it. Keep trying to dodge that too early. God damn it, I did it again. I fucked up there, I hit the wrong button. Nice. Not bad. Alright, what other songs we got here? Oh my god. Dance in peace, damn it. Oh my god. my god, I hate this thing. That was fast. Aw, I tried to get the last one, it didn't work out. Next. Let's try... Try this one. You know, I don't think I want to do a song this long. Let's try a different one. Try this one. Oh, I didn't see that guy at first. That sucks. I was too immersed in the music. Mistakes were made.
Why don't you dance with me? Why don't you dance with me?
Oh, that's weird. That's a weird bug. Holy shit, that's so strange. They shouldn't be stacking on each other like that. I've never seen that bug. That's crazy. Hey, not bad. I'll take it. Yeah, so there was a weird bug I saw where like two of the enemies, like one of the enemies spawned on top of the other, and they were just basically like bouncing on the other. It was weird. I've never seen that before. That was definitely a bug. Very weird. I keep hitting the wrong button every once in a while. I don't know why. I think I'm just stat out of practice. Oh my god, I hate these guys. Oh my god. What a cheap shot. Nice. That was a nice, clean ending. Not bad at all. Oh my god. Damn, I messed up at the end, but that's okay. That could have been a lot stronger. It'd be like that sometimes. Make sure I didn't miss anything. Thank you for the head pat earlier, Kachikochu. I think I saw it, but I'm not sure if I did. That was weird. Thank you for the hydrate. What did you do? Stretch. Fast shooter, fast runner. And thank you also for the head pat, Majin Droid Arinsu. A nice little break. Yep, I'm just chilling. Tomorrow, I do plan on trying to finish up Unbeatable. I'm hoping we can just finish the game, because I meant to finish it last week, but it just didn't work out, because I had to abruptly leave. So that kind of sucked. But yeah, I'm hoping to finish it tomorrow, and then of course there's also I think what else there was. Oh, and then on Thursday I plan on starting up a new V Rising castle, so that's gonna be fun. So just a little heads up.
Under the night sky.
Thank you for the hydrate, Kachikochu. I'll do that in a sec. Unfortunate. That was alright. I feel like my body is starting to like get tired now while I'm doing this, like alright, there's the hydrate. Whew. I don't know, guys. It's been a long day. I've been up since super early and I've been working on stuff and I'm just like, my brain is dying. But that's okay. I do enjoy this quite a bit. We'll play this one again. I like this song. Not bad. What? That should have hit me. Pretty sure they went right through me there. That was weird. Oh my god! They all synced at the same time. That was evil. I didn't fall for it, but still. That was pretty incredible at the end there. Like they all were after me. Damn, wrong target. nice. That was actually really nice. I'll take it. Yeah. Yeah, I feel really tired. Holy crap. I got to the end here and I'm just like chilling, you know? Chilling. I think what I'll do is I'll do maybe one more song and then I'll wrap things up. Let's do this one. This stands for sleepy, right? We'll do a chill song at the end here. I didn't even know I could do that. That's interesting. So apparently I can slam people to the ground. I didn't know that. What the hell? I didn't know that combo. I'm how many hours into this demo again? Wow. Yeah, like I can... Holy crap. That was the whole round! I'm doing that every time I can. Good to know. That's really, really useful. Damn. Damn. Well, that was interesting. I didn't know I could grab them midair. Like, I had no idea, so there I go, I guess. Learn something new every day. But yeah, that was pretty chill and enjoyable, I think. Very nice session. It's been a while since I played Deadest Disco on stream, so I figure I'd bust it out one more time to start the new year, I guess. And I feel like that was a good idea. Good move. I keep thinking about tomorrow, because if for some reason I finish Unbeatable tomorrow earlier than anticipated, like if I finish it before the end of stream, I might bust out a different game to fill the void. Like I might bust out like Ratatan or what's the other one? I could play Rift. I have a lot of... It depends on how I'm feeling tomorrow, because if tomorrow I feel kind of tired after Unbeatable, I might go with something like Melatonin, something chill. Probably not gonna help make things more awake, but it's still enjoyable regardless. But yeah, so I guess I don't really have any like major announcements or anything today. Just know that I'll be streaming again tomorrow around this time, so around 6 o'clock p.m. Pacific Standard Time. And I plan to also stream on Thursday at the same time, but on Thursday we'll be playing V Rising. And then, I think that's all of it. I think that's the end. If you happen to have Amazon Prime, you haven't used your monthly Prime sub on the channel over on the Twitch side, feel free to go use that. I appreciate it very much. If you are on Kick, you can also subscribe and get membership badges, emotes, things like that, just like on the other ones. Beat 'em beatable, then switch to undefeated if it even exists. Oh my god. That'd be funny. I don't know. We'll see how I feel. I think it kind of depends on the mood I'm in after Unbeatable, because I suspect, because we only have one more episode left, I suspect I'll probably finish it before the end of the 3-hour stream, and if that's the case, then I'll probably bust out another game to fill the void. I'm kind of leaning more towards Ratatan because I have actual achievements that I need to complete in that game that I'm working on. Well, not achievements, but quests. And they've also had a patch recently that had a lot of new stuff in it, so I don't know. I could do that. I could also play something like Rift again, because Rift is pretty chill. You know, you go in there. Well, okay, it's not that chill, but if I'm feeling up to it, I could play Rift also, but yeah, I think we're good. Sleepy Sholo is sleepy, and so thus I must go to bed. I think at the end of today's stream, I'm probably just going to quickly raid out and then, you know, probably raid and run. I'm thinking. Oh, if you're on the YouTube, I almost forgot. If you're on the YouTube side and you would like to become a member, you can do so, and you get early access to new videos and stuff like that. You also get one monthly members only video, so if you're interested in that, feel free to sign up, get the best bang for your buck there. And yeah, I hope you all have a great night. Take care, guys, and I hope you all have a wonderful night. Oh, I already said that. God damn it. Take care, guys, and I'll see you tomorrow.